Soon it is the end of year. The weather in campus has been cold like my hometown in winter. It is tough time for every student because it is finals week. I thought I understood what finals week meant. In my high school, it meant 3 exams, 2 essays, and 1 teacher crying. But in America, finals week is something else. People walk around like zombies holding iced coffee, even in winter. My professor said, "Don't worry, it's open book." I smiled until I learned that open book does not mean easy. It means the questions are so hard even the book can't save you. I tried to study alone to focus my energy in the book pile. But not too long, the words started dancing in front of my sleepy eye. Not in a fun way. In a, "you're not ready for this" way. Mary touched on my shoulder. "Rain, come study with us. We're in the lounge." I wanted to say no. I didn't want them to see how slow I read in English. But Mary smiled like she already knew. Annika came too. "Okay, Rain, show me your notes." I hesitate, then hands them over. Annika: "Why are your notes so beautiful? This looks like a museum exhibit." Hona joined us last. "Yeah, mine look like a crime scene." Everyone laughs. I relaxed. No more feel of embarrassing. The next few days, we studied together until midnight. Mary taught us how to make a study playlist. Annika explained the exam format. Hona kept saying, "We're gonna survive. Probably." I show them how to keep wake up in midnight with a Chinese herb oil. Last Friday, my professor said at the end of his class, "Drop by any time." So, I did. In the Monday morning, I bring many unsure questions to his apartment in campus. At 7:45 a.m., Professor opened the door while holding a toothbrush. "Oh, Rain, maybe come back at 9?" I wanted to disappear into the carpet, but he laughed kindly and said, "Good enthusiasm." When the exam started, I didn't know if I did well, but I knew I tried harder than I ever had, and that felt like a victory. Mary cheered after the first exam. "To surviving finals!" Annika raised her hand shaped like a hold a cup of wine. "To Rain, who studies like a warrior monk." Hona added, "To winter break, where we pretend school doesn't exist." We all laugh again. I used to think strength meant doing everything alone. But sometimes strength is letting people help you. Sometimes strength is studying together at midnight, with too much sugar and not enough sleep. This was my first finals week in America. It was messy, confusing, and exhausting. But it was also warm and funny and full of small kindnesses. I clearly feel I am growing up.